Hi, this is Tim Haft and Shana Brady from Punk Rope, and you're about to watch Jump Rope HIIT Workout number 3. And this is a push-pull workout which combines rope jumping with some fairly standard pushing and pulling exercises. In this video we're actually going to use a little bit of equipment which is behind Shana and also to her left, but if you didn't have a fake kettlebell on a pole, which you probably don't, you might have a dumbbell. And if you didn't have a dumbbell, you might have a backpack that you could load with some books. And if you didn't have one of these fancy hanging handles, that's okay too. You might have a bar or something that you could pull on. In any event, we're going to go over all of it. This workout features 30-second work intervals with 15-second rest intervals, and it features very prominently the beginner's luck jump rope from Punk Rope, which you see Shana displaying. It's adjustable. It has ball bearings. It has foam grips. And it weighs roughly 8 ounces, which is why we like it for beginners, because it gives a really good amount of sensory feedback. Very easy to sense it overhead. Okay, so here's the workout, guys. We're just going to run through it for you, and then Shana's going to do one round of it. Of course, you would warm up prior to the workout and you would cool down after. We're not going to include that because it'll take us all day. Alright, so the jump rope moves are the basic bounce. So you've got those elbows in nice and tight, feet close together. Good posture. That's your bread and butter step. Okay. And we'll go over the other moves after. The second jump rope move is the alternating foot step, which looks a bit like a jog. So knees are coming up, hips are flexing, soft landings. The third jump rope step is the scissors. Shana's giving you a profile because she's going to slide her feet forwards and backwards. Great step for coordination and timing. And the final jump rope step is the twister, which we love for improving hip mobility. So what's going to happen is Shana's lower body goes one way, but her upper body stays square. And the more intense version is what Shana's doing right now, which is with every revolution of the rope twisting side to side. That's quite challenging. Those are the 4 jump rope steps, but interspersed in between we have push-ups. So I'm going to try to do my best with the camera, starting in a plank and then lowering hips, chest, head to the ground by bending the elbows and then straightening the arms to come back up. The goal on this, guys, is not to let your low back collapse and not to stick your butt way out. So 30 seconds might be tough for some of you. You may need to go to the knees or do push-ups on an incline. The second exercise is a bodyweight row, and we're going to use the hanging handles for this. So again, you could just use a bar, but Shana's going to suspend herself from the handles, walk her feet forward to a comfortable position, and then pull up using the bigger muscles in her back, but also her forearms, biceps, and of course grip strength. Okay. The third exercise is a one-arm press, and we're going to go to the simulated kettlebell for that. So Shana will just slide it up the pole and then cupping it with one arm, she's going to extend that arm overhead and then let it slide back almost to her shoulder. 30 seconds on each side. And then the final pull exercise is a one-arm row. And again, if you don't have this simulated kettlebell, no worries. You might have a dumbbell or a regular kettlebell or something else that will give you sufficient resistance. So here Shana is sliding that up to her rib cage. Again, concentrating on using the bigger muscles in her back. And there you see a nice straight line from her shoulders to her heels. Awesome. So guys, what we're going to do is just go through one round of this and understand that the 4 jumps, 30 seconds each, that's 2 minutes. The 4 other exercises, 30 seconds each, that's 2 minutes. You end up with a total work time of 4 minutes. That's not true because a couple of those exercises are unilaterals, so let me tack on another 1 minute, so it's going to be a 5-minute workout, and then you have recovery. And if it's something you enjoy, you would then do potentially 2, 3, or 4 rounds. Okay, so we're starting with basic bounce. I'm just going to get my timer ready, and we're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. This is 30 seconds. Now, if you were to trip up, which could certainly happen, just don't worry about it. You want to keep going. You recover as quickly as you can and resume the workout. We're at 15 seconds, so that's halfway. 10 seconds to go. This is beautiful form here. Light on her feet, 5 seconds. And we're resting and recovering, but we're going to transition pretty quickly to push-ups. And the push-ups are starting in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. So 30 seconds of push-ups. So you'll notice Shana's got a nice straight line from her shoulders to her heels. She's got 15 seconds left. This might be one of the tougher moves of the workout. 10 seconds to go. And we're down to 5 seconds. We've got 3, 2, 1, and time. That was awesome. Beautiful form. She's up. She is going to grab her rope, and alternating feet is next. And it's in 5, in 3, 2, 1, and go. So one of the keys with these HIIT workouts is to be ready for your transition. You can't really waste too much time because then you're going to be recovering for too long. Your heart rate will plummet. It's starting to rain here, folks, but we're going to stick with this. 10 seconds to go. She's done in 5 seconds. And she's resting. Nice job. All right, so it is coming down a little bit, but we're determined. Bodyweight rows are next. That's bilateral, and that's in 3, 2, 1, and go. So again here, alignment is key. You want to try to maintain that fairly straight line from the heels to the shoulders, and focus on the big back muscles to do the pulling. We have 10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and time. Awesome. So we transition back to the rope. Scissors is next. This is the 3rd jump. And it is in 3, 2, 1, and go. So we have a nice profile shot. Sliding the feet forwards and backwards. A little bit more challenging coordination-wise. Just got a good rhythm going. 15 seconds is halfway. 10 seconds to go. Almost there. Done in 5, in 3, 2, 1, and time. That's awesome. All right. So now we're going to head over to the fake kettlebell, and we've got the one arm press. And you would just pick whichever arm you want to start with. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. So this is the left arm, although Shana is right-handed. I can't tell you the weight on this because I honestly don't have an idea, but we're halfway, 15 seconds. I'm going to guess it's in the vicinity of 12 pounds. We have 5 seconds. And we're going to rest, but stay here because all we're going to do is switch arms. So
come on, the folks at home, stick with free weights.
Free weights might be better. We go in 3, 2, 1, and go.
So we call it fixed range of motion.
So if you have a dumbbell at home or a kettlebell, or if you wanted to go bilateral, a barbell or a body bar, sandbag, all kinds of options. We have 10 seconds to go. We have 5 seconds. We have 3, 2, 1, and time. Beautiful. Okay, we're gonna ditch that. This is our last jump. It's the twister, so this focuses on mobility. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Just remember, guys, with this one, it's rotation, side, side. So if you do change sides with every revolution of the rope, it's quite demanding. There are other ways to perform this step. 15 seconds to go. We're done in 10 seconds. We've got 5 seconds left. And done with the jumping portion of the workout. That was beautiful, flawless. So we finish up with a one arm row. Again, if you have free weights, go for it. 3, 2, 1, and go. So this time Shana's starting on her right side, trying to maintain a nice neutral spine, using the bigger muscles of the back to accomplish the move, but clearly using bicep, forearm, and grip. We have 10 seconds left. We're done in 5 seconds. And Shana's resting, and this is the last final movement. Left side, one arm row. In 3, 2, 1, and go. This will wrap up the round. It'll wrap up the video. We appreciate you watching. Again, this is just a single round, but depending on your fitness level, you might go for 2, 3, or 4. 10 seconds to go. Done in 5 seconds. And done. Beautiful. Fantastic, guys. So that was a push-pull workout with 4 different jumps. You had basic bounce, alternating feet, scissors, twister. You had push-ups. You had bodyweight rows. You had a one-arm press. And you had a one-arm row. Thanks so much for watching Jump Rope HIIT Workout number 3. We'll try to get some more workouts in the pipeline soon. If you like what you saw, please subscribe to our channel. Visit us online at punkrope.com. And if you have questions, jot them down below. We will answer them. Thanks again, guys. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you soon.